that awareness that looks through me, if I allow myself to be aware of that awareness, there's a continual flow of guidance and support, a continual flow of liquid light and pure love that each of us is participating in always. So we're never separate from that flow. The teachings, which I'm about to share, they come from different traditions, and they're naming this, which we are, this universal love that cannot leave us, that can never crumble, that can never fall, that can never break, that can never let us go. That is what we are always. And when we are in contact with that love, we are able to live fearlessly and limitlessly in time and space. Until we are in contact with that love, fear can arise and limitation can arise. We are meditating today, part of our Manifest Your Divinity series, and the topic is Love Fully. And so this is a series, all of the series that I ever offer, is a series that is a tribute to Swami Nityananda, who was my teacher, and was the energy of manifesting divinity. And so one of the things that he said was, after you realize the light that you are, the light that is your true nature, the light that never changes, there's nothing left to do but to manifest your divinity. And so we're taking that teaching and we're saying, we're not going to wait. We're going to invite ourselves to manifest our divinity now. Because one of the beautiful teachings that he shared, and this is true for the yogic tradition as a whole, the teaching is that the light is already with you. The unconditional love that your true nature is, it's always there. There's not a single moment of human existence when we are separate from the light, when we are separate from unconditional love. And so we're allowing ourselves to relax. If there's been any energy of strain or rush or fear or overwhelm, we're setting it aside for the time being. If you want, you can pick it up later. Or you can just give it to the divine for good and allow yourself not to pick it back up later. And we're allowing ourselves to feel our way into the fullness of love that is here right now. And so this is a genuine inquiry, a genuine open-hearted inquiry. What would happen if I allow myself in this moment to feel the fullness of love that is here? It's already here within me, and I'm going to be willing to let go of anything that blocks my direct felt awareness of the fullness of love that is here in this moment. And so I have some scriptures, I have some teachings, I have some stories. The most important gift that we can give ourselves is, how would I feel if I opened and allowed the fullness of love that is here to fill me, to overflowing? How would I feel in this very moment if I open my heart and I allow unqualified, wholehearted devotion to pour through me now? How does that feel as unqualified, wholehearted devotion pours through me now? How does unconditional, pure love feel in me? There's a resonance, there's an energy, there is a vibration that is completely universal. It's part of this wholeness, part of this field of oneness that is universal. And then there's a particular vibration or frequency or song that is unique to each of us. And so we're inviting ourselves to feel both, that universal field of love, connection, unity, harmony, oneness, and then the unique signature energy. So if you've ever had that feeling of one of your friends walks into the room and you don't even know it consciously, but you know that your friend has walked into the room because you recognize their energy, it can be completely silent. Or it can even happen at a distance. You're thinking about your parent or your child or your dear one, whatever relationship your dear one is. And later you realize, my parent, my child, my dear one, they were thinking about me exactly in that moment as well. It's that connectedness that each of us has continually, allowing ourselves to open. There is an awareness, there is a wisdom, there is a luminousness, a radiance that is within each of us, continually guiding us. And so what we're doing is we're saying, what would happen if I fully open and fully allow that divine intelligence that is breathing me, that is aware through me when I open my eyes and I look out, it's sunny outside of this window where I'm currently gazing. That awareness that looks through me, if I allow myself to be aware of that awareness, there's a continual flow of guidance and support, a continual flow of liquid light and pure love that each of us is participating in always. So we're never separate from that flow. The teachings, which I'm about to share, they come from different traditions, and they're naming this, which we are, this universal love that cannot leave us, that can never crumble, that can never fall, that can never break, that can never let us go. That is what we are always. And when we are in contact with that love, we are able to live fearlessly and limitlessly in time and space. Until we are in contact with that love, fear can arise and limitation can arise. And so as you listen to these teachings, allow that energy of wholehearted, unqualified devotion to sing within you. It's already there, and you're just setting aside, laying it on the altar of light, anything except that wholehearted, unqualified devotion. So the Bhagavad Gita, this is chapter 8, verse 22, says, "The Supreme Self, in whom all abide, and by whom all this is pervaded, is attained by wholehearted and unqualified devotion." And so just notice, wholehearted, unqualified devotion connects you with the Supreme. Whatever name you call the Supreme, you could call it divine love, you could call it the Buddha, the one who is awake, you could call it Krishna, the beautiful and perfect God, that energy of limitless light and playfulness and love that dances on all limitation and on all fear and triumphs as it dances. By whatever name you call the divine, you connect with it, you attain it, you realize it, you become one with it through wholehearted and unqualified devotion. And so I'm inviting us just to play with this a second. Wholehearted and unqualified devotion means it's with you always, no matter what. It means wholehearted, unqualified devotion is there when you are in a good mood humanly, and it's also there when you're not in a good mood humanly. It's there when you feel cheerful about whatever you're observing in your life or in time and space, and it's there whenever you don't feel cheerful about whatever you're observing in time and space.
So I am Acharya Akashi, a spiritual teacher and a student of Swami Nityananda at Awake Yoga Meditation. If you love being inspired, uplifted, encouraged, and on fire for inner transformation, like, subscribe, and follow.
It's being aware that divine love is deeper than any human experience. And so for yourself, this is claiming, from the moment I came into this human lifetime, divine love is there. It is the foundation of this very lifetime. And so that divine love has been with me every moment of this time in embodiment, through all of my experiences, the ones that I humanly would have asked for, and the ones that I humanly would perhaps not have consciously asked for if I knew that there was a choice. So, and what happens, and I'm inviting us, I'm going to give us an image and then invite us to feel our way into this. What happens is we free ourselves from judgment and from limitation. If we actually allow ourselves to feel, unconditional love is deeper than any human pain. So the image is a video that I came across yesterday, and it was a video of a bear, and the image makes me cry. It was an image of a bear, a beautiful animal, beautiful bear, that had lived in a cage, and then for the last 7 years had been completely free in a wildlife reserve, and was still confining itself in the bounds of a cage. So it had worn a track that was the circumference of the cage that it had been in previously. And so the question for all of us is, am I doing that? Am I keeping myself in that old energy pattern, even though that old energy pattern actually is not here in time and space? And so how may I realize I'm already in a sanctuary? I'm already free. I'm already beyond that limitation that I am holding in my own energy field. How may I love myself so much that I allow this light of self-illumination to also give me self-liberation? So the Bhagavad Gita tells us the light of self-illumination, it's with us always. And we're always using the light of self-illumination to either choose self-liberation or self-limitation. And so pick an area, any area in your life where you have awareness. In this moment, I'm not actually in that cage. I'm not actually in that old energy pattern in this moment. Am I confining myself to that old energy pattern? And what would happen if I just notice it's possible to let the old energy pattern go? It's possible to allow the walls of that cage to melt away. It's possible for me to realize in consciousness and in energy, I am already free. When I realize in consciousness and energy I am already free, that is when my experience in time and space will transform. So I'm actually going to close my eyes. Maybe I'll read you one more teaching. This one is from Swami Premananda. He says, "Not stagnation, but manifestation of thy infinite divinity is thy nature." It's the same teaching. So any way in which I'm allowing stagnation or complacency to be here, I'm going to let it go and set it aside, and I'm going to ask my nature, which is infinite divinity, to manifest through me instead. So it's for each of us. I'm claiming the manifestation of infinite divinity. It's already here. Another thing he says is, lift your consciousness to realize your infinite strength and inner freedom, and you will be able to overcome all imperfections and sorrow. So notice, he's not saying that imperfections and sorrow won't still be part of your awareness or part of your experience, but he says you can triumph. You can lift yourself above them. And so notice what the imperfections and sorrow is, and then say, I am lifting my consciousness. I am opening and allowing myself to realize my infinite strength and inner freedom. Swami Nityananda says, very short teaching, find the peace beyond pain. And he said this at a time when he was experiencing pain. And so he was demonstrating with his life, this is possible. It is possible to live in the peace beyond pain, even if the body is experiencing pain, even if the heart is experiencing pain, even if the mind is experiencing pain. It is possible to find the peace beyond pain. And so notice, we have to be willing. We have to be willing to say to the light within ourselves, I'm willing to let go of holding on to the pain. I'm willing to find the peace. I'm willing to feel the peace that is beyond pain. So I'm closing my eyes and I'm inviting you to do the same. And we're inviting ourselves to feel directly this awareness, this reality. So first, perhaps, just connect with how does the energy of unqualified devotion feel in me? How does the energy of wholehearted, unqualified devotion feel in me? How do I feel if I open my heart and I fully allow wholehearted, unqualified devotion, which is one with peace, to fill my awareness and my energy now? And notice what happens. There becomes a fluidity in your own energy arises. That fluidity is the energy of potential, the energy of fresh, new awareness, fresh, new responses to life. And then see if you can identify for yourself one way in which a past pain pattern, an old energy pattern, at one point did keep you confined, the way that that bear was once confined in a cage. And notice, in this moment, I am already free from that confinement. In this moment, I am already liberated in consciousness and in energy. There is flowing wholeness. There is liquid light. There is pure potentiality. There is a fresh, new awareness and a fresh, new response to life. It is already here. Liberation and supreme love are already here. And see if in moment-to-moment awareness, it's possible to stay in that fluid, fresh, inquiring, curious, exploring, wondering approach to life and to yourself. And notice what happens. The past melts away. It's just not present. So regrets melt away. The wisdom that you've gained from the past is still here, but there's no judgment, there's no resentment, there's no resistance, there's no regret. And the future is also in abeyance. It's here as potentiality, but there's no worry, and there's no anxiety, and there's no strain. And so this is very simple. I allow myself to notice and be present and appreciate and feel in this present moment. All the love in the universe is already here. All the light in the universe is already here. Now I'm going to invite us to flow this energy of liquid light, this curiosity, this freshness, this awareness, into that energy pattern where you might have been confining yourself. And it might no longer be necessary for that confinement to be here. And I'm asking or inviting, let the human mind temporarily be calm and quiet. Just let the human mind be calm and quiet and still. And allow this energy of full love, which is the energy of divine intelligence and awareness and wisdom, allow that to speak before the human mind speaks. And what you're doing is you're simply inviting and allowing and inquiring, what would happen if I open my heart and I allow this energy of full, pure love to flow into all of my energy patterns, to flow into my feet and my legs and my core and my heart and my arms and my neck and my head? How would I feel if I allow this pure love to fully embody in me? How would I feel if I allow this pure love to fully love through me? How would I feel if I allow this pure love to fully think and speak and act and choose and sing and shine and dance and create through me? And now let's play with this a little. Allow the pure love in you to reach out in consciousness. You can keep your eyes closed. You're just reaching out in awareness. Allow the pure love that is fully here within you to reach out and greet the pure love that is fully here in everyone else who is meditating. And notice what happens. There is such a network of strength. The energy of pure love is incredibly strong, incredibly bright, incredibly vital, incredibly courageous. And so I invite us to give ourselves this gift. Ask, what would it be like if I allowed this pure love in me to not only greet the pure love that is fully here within everyone else, but I invited this pure love to amplify itself, to double itself in strength, to flow the energy of strength and support and joy and freedom and generosity to everyone else who is currently meditating. And so allow this energy of pure love to flow through you, and then also open and allow yourself to receive. And notice that as you amplify the energy of pure love flowing forth through you, you also can open and amplify your receiving. And then let's offer one more amplification. It's possible to connect with this energy of pure love, which is one with divine love, divine wisdom, divine discernment, divine strength. And to invite that love to melt away all boundaries. So you are allowing yourself to love beyond limits. You are allowing yourself to love beyond fear. You are allowing yourself to be the peace that is beyond pain. You are allowing yourself to be unqualified, wholehearted devotion, which is one with supreme wisdom, always. In and through and as this particular lifetime, this timeline, but also in, through, and as all lifetimes, in, through, and as all timelines. And I invite us to just notice how strong this energy of full love is. Allow this to strengthen and give vitality and joy to any aspect of yourself that welcomes strength. So this could include the physical body, it could include your emotional self, it could include your thinking patterns, any aspect of your life where you welcome strength. Just notice the fullness of strength is already here in consciousness and in energy. Before we open our eyes, I'm going to invite one more noticing. And I invite us to notice that when we create whatever it is that we would love to create, this is the point of creation. in our own consciousness and energy. This is where creation arises. So whatever we're interested in manifesting, it comes from within. Go within first. Connect with this energy of pure potentiality. And if what you would love to create is peace in your life, connect with peace in yourself. And then allow this peace within you to flow forth through you. Live into that peace, and it will transform your life. If what you would like to create is more joy, connect with the energy of joy within you. Feel that energy of joy within you, and allow that energy of joy to live through you. Your life will transform, and the transformation begins here, from within. If you would like to create more love, more kindness, more laughter, connect with the energy of love, kindness, and laughter within yourself. So anywhere that you're willing to self-transform, anywhere that you're willing to find the peace that is beyond pain, anywhere that you're willing to let go of the old energy patterns and expand into the freedom and the liberation that is already here in energy and consciousness, this is where the manifestation of divinity is. It is first inner. It is very simple, very clear, very potent, very pure, and it's already here. We participate in this energy of divine manifestation always. There is not a moment in our lifetime when we are not participating in the manifestation of divinity. And so what we're inviting ourselves to do is to enjoy it and to let the process be conscious and to let the process be clear and open-hearted. I can't resist one more invitation. What would happen if you turned to the divine within you and you said to the divine within you, divine grace, you are here in fullness. What if I set aside my human assumptions about what is best? And what if I ask the infinite wisdom, the infinite divinity, the unqualified, wholehearted devotion within me, what would you love to share through me? Almost always, it will be energy primarily. Almost always, the most important thing that is sharing through you is energy. It's not words. It's not thoughts. It's not anything human. It's your energy. And when you fully realize this, you realize I am an energy being. That is my true nature. That is my true name. Then you live continually in freedom, continually, not waiting for anything external to change. The freedom is already here. Not waiting for anyone or anything outside of you to be different. Knowing the self-determination, the self-liberation, the self-illumination, the freedom, the joy, the gladness, the love, the kindness, the grace, the laughter, the beauty, the goodness of this life and of this earth. They are here. And I simply turn within and I ask the divine within me, if I open my heart and I allow, what energy would you love to share with me, through me, as me, here, now? We're giving ourselves permission to live in that flow of luminous, unconditional love and unqualified devotion every moment of our lives. Notice what happens. Every moment of your existence is revealed to be sacred. All of your experiences, sacredness, has been there, underlying everything. Sacredness is always there. Divine love is always there. Your own preciousness, your own innocence, your own beauty, your own purity, your own joy, your own integrity, your own wholeness, your own wisdom, your own unconditional pure love. It is with you all the days of your life. And when you know and feel that directly, goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life. And you dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Thank God, and God bless us all.